Okay guys, pulling in to jump start an RV. That don't look good. That is not cool. Holy crap. What happened here? Alright, that's the one we're here to jump. You guys, look at this. This man's house burnt down. He went to go get sandwiches and came back, and the house was burnt down. All due to an extension cord that was left by the previous owner that was never seen by him or anyone else that lived in the home, you know, that was laying underneath the carpet, you know, a permanent carpet, not a throw carpet, you know, something that, you know, could have got moved. This was a permanent carpet. He never seen it. Could have never, you know, foresaw this coming, and now his entire home is destroyed. So he had to go out and buy this RV because his insurance will pay rent, but only for a certain amount of time. And as you can see, you know, he's got a lot of work ahead of him to get this, you know, ready to rebuild and stuff. So, you know, you guys pray for him and just keep him in your prayers and thoughts. That's a hard one there. And then he gets a new RV, and what do we got, a dead battery in the new RV?
Yeah, it won't start.
And we're
I'm gonna pull it up, straighten it out, and set it up right here. But we've been digging water tunnels and electrical to get the plug in and to get the well running. So that's why it was over there. That was all dug up when I pulled it in. I couldn't pull forward to straighten it out.
And your batteries on this are all the way in the front,
no,
or
right
under
here.
the step here? Okay. All right, guys. So, you know, every call's a different call, and everybody has their own story, right? And it's just crazy what you don't know. This guy's actually my neighbor. I just live about 5 minutes up the road, so you know, this is definitely gonna make me double check stuff at my house.
These two should be what they call a house battery for everything inside, and that's the chassis battery.
Right, exactly. So this is a Group 65. This is what you can find in any F-150, Ford Flex, anything like that. And this runs the engine, and then these two batteries here run like the refrigerator, the awning, and things like that. It also start the generator, and sometimes you can start the generator off of the house batteries and then start the engine battery off of the generator that you started off of the house batteries. But if the house batteries are dead also, which they usually have these little indicators here, and we'll look down in there, it should have a green glow, and that one's just white, and this one over here is green. So see how we have like a green hue to it there? But on this one we don't. That means this battery here is bad. But that isn't why we're here. We're here to jumpstart this one. This one does not have an indicator on it, but it has a few flaws with it that I can see right off of the bat. So if you look at this terminal, you'll see that it just needs a new one. It's got a lot of rust, and then they're using this little red pad here to keep the corrosion down, but that actually makes the connection worse. So anyway, that could be fixed up, and then the negative is good, but again, they're using that little green thing for corrosion to keep the gases from corroding, but it doesn't allow that little middle part to protrude through the top of the terminal, which is what needs to happen for the battery to get a proper charge from the alternator. This center part has to be like up a little bit, you know, like that out of the top. Anyways, you can jump start this from any vehicle, you know. It could be a Honda Civic you can jump it from with jumper cables, but I'm going to be using this Noco GB150 box. We hook up our red first, then our black, and the battery's so dead it won't even register on the box. So we're going to turn the box on. It should give us a readout. It's not, so I'm going to hit the red exclamation button on this box, which is going to tell the box that it's plugged into a battery. All right, there we go. Now we've got some juice, and we'll go ahead and try to start it. It should start up. we go. All right. Another good feature of this box is it's able to read the alternator output, so it's going to tell us if his alternator is charging properly. What it needs to read is 13.8 to 14.2 in order to have a good alternator, and he's got a good alternator, so just needs a new battery. Batteries typically only last about 1.5 to 2 years in Florida, so this one may be, you know, par for the course. So go ahead and unplug our box, and we'll go ahead and get out of the way. And all right, you guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to keep this guy in your prayers. That's how to jumpstart your Winnebago Sightseer 2014. See you on the next video. Bye. You guys, if you have any outlets or extension cords or anything like that that you've been thinking or worrying about, go ahead and get those fixed, man. It ain't worth losing your animals and your house over. Whew. Definitely gonna go home and get my house in order so I don't have as much worry about it happening to me. I hope you guys do too. Very sad for that guy. You know, he can rebuild his house like he said, but you know, he'd give his left arm to get his dogs back, and that's the main thing. He lost 2 dogs and a cat. The cat was like a week before the fire, but you know, now he's down 2 dogs in a house. So you know, when you wake up in the morning and you think things are bad, just think about, you know, other people's problems and how they could have it worse than you have it. So anyways, guys, keep things in perspective, be kind to each other, and I'll see you on the next one.